Hello, Leo. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Welcome in. This is your reading for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you this week. I've shuffled the cards and I have gotten some great energy. So let's get to it, Leo. Let's see what Spirit is offering you for this week. This is going to be an interesting week is what I'm seeing. And yes, indeed, the overall energy is bringing a complication to a conclusion. You're bringing a lot of frustration, a lot of, again, this is a lot of frustration. It could be hurt, it could be whatever. But whatever that is that's been really wearing on you is coming to an end this week. That's the overall energy. Now, how is that supported? We start with the first card, which is the card of your energy, and we see the Four of Pentacles. After that Four of Pentacles is that Six of Swords. After the Six of Swords, which is the third card, we have the Magician card. Loving the Magician card. Love that number 4 card too, which is the Emperor. Wow, some 2 major arcanas out of the 4 on top. That's pretty amazing. Underneath that Four of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Swords, okay? And then underneath that 6 of Swords, we have a 6 of Pentacles, power number, angel number 66, loving that energy. Underneath that Magician, you have the 10 of Cups, and then underneath that Emperor, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Such wonderful energy. I'm liking it. I'm liking it very much. Okay, let's start over here with the beginning. And again, the overall energy of the reading is the completion of something that's been wearing on you. The good part is that you are, in this reading, represented by the 4 of Pentacles. That Four of Pentacles is somebody who has been paying attention to their budget, somebody who has been strict and trying to stay within their budgetary means. They're trying to make sure they don't spend more than comes in per month, that they're making the bills necessary. They're also getting little surprises along the way, which drive them a bit crazy, and they cause a lot of conflict and heart and consternation and frustration because, you know, all once in a while you have an expense of a car payment, a car repair, or you have a household item that need to repair and replaced, you know, and those little things have been busting your budget. They've been beating at your budget, and it has been frustrating because you're like, you know what, every time I do this, every time I think I'm getting a little bit ahead, the rug gets pulled out from under me again because either an appliance breaks down or my car breaks down or one of my kids needs something or some other expense I did not anticipate. And I'm telling you this, that look ahead, because what lies ahead is going to be the conclusion of this, the bringing this to an end. And why I say that is we have a 10 of Cups. 10 in tarot is the completion of a cycle. And so again, you're bringing a completion of this kind of cycle. You've been at it for a while, by the way. This is that card that is about perseverance, okay? So you've been pushing along for quite a while, but the perseverance card also says, look in front of you, that there is a destination point in front of you, so you can now see it. Know that it is right around the corner. And it's interesting because, again, stay balanced. This is saying making sure you keep your budget balanced through this process until you land on that shore, because as you stay balanced, you're going to see the things working themselves through. And again, reminding you, the overall energy was the 10, which is not a surprise because, again, putting all of this financial worries, and the financial worries weigh on you, but as you know, they not only weigh on you, but they impact your family, they impact your friends. I mean, sometimes you can't do the things you want to do because you can't afford to go do something else because, again, of the surprise things that pop up. All those things wear on the family because they're like, you know, we'd like to do something more, but we can't, so we're stuck at home. We're limited to what we can do. And sometimes you want to give to your kids. Sometimes you have kids, and if you have kids, then you want to give to them. You want to help them, but you can't. You can't give them everything because, again, your finances aren't there. But I'm telling you, that's coming to an end really soon. And that's part of this week's energy. So this is either the beginning of this process or it should even happen this week. And you're entering a new phase of happiness and abundance. And I have to stress this card. This was the third card in the 4 rows, okay? And this is that, again, when you see that 6 of Swords coming through, which is that perseverance card, you are the key. This is the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. So if you want to make something happen, you have to make it happen. If you want to have more money at the end of the month, then you're going to find some way to do it. You're going to figure it out. But if you seek it, you will find it, okay? If you look, there's going to be somehow, some way that the answer will be there. But again, it starts with you and ends with you. No one else is going to do that for you. Nobody's going to find it for you. Okay? So make sure that you are turning over every possible aspect, every possible opportunity, and whatever it takes to kind of shake this off. Because again, the stars are aligned for you to be no longer facing this frustration. So something's going to happen in your budget that's going to. So it could even be a raise that you didn't anticipate. It could be a cost adjustment, cost of living adjustment. It could be a decrease in some cost of some kind, like maybe the gas price goes down, or maybe some other situation. Maybe your rent decreases, which I don't. Lord knows we all have that. Doesn't always happen, but again, there's something that's going to happen that's going to decrease your costs or increase your money. And again, you're going to make that happen because you have to deal. With this card, I always remind folks. I tell people, you have to tell the universe what you want. I would suggest always repeat an affirmation that I say over and over again in every show that I do. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. The reason why I say that is you tell the universe this enough, and the universe then brings you that. So I would be telling the universe this, okay? I love this too, because beside that Master Manifester, which is that magician, you have the Emperor card. So again, take control. It's telling you, take control. Because again, you're flipping the script. You have been allowing everything else to control you. You need to flip the script and say, you know what, I'm taking control now. I am going to make sure that I am working everything in every angle possible. And when you do take that control, you know, you're going to see that the world turns to you. And don't be surprised if you, and don't feel frustrated or whatever, or feel like you're not capable or whatever, by asking people. Get advice. This is the advice card. This is reaching out and getting advice as well. This is getting advice on, hey, what can I do? What are you guys doing? How are you saving money this way? What are you doing here? What are you doing there? Are you finding that you're paying less insurance? You know, I pay a ton of insurance. Do you pay a ton of insurance? You know, do you fight your property taxes and therefore bring down the property tax bill? Whatever this is, talk to people, get some advice, talk to professionals if you need to. Maybe there's ways again to restructure things, but again, it's all coming to a head this week. You have 210, so the closure is coming. But most importantly, remember, the closure is you. You make the closure happen. You make the determination that, is it a positive closure? Is it a negative closure? Are we moving forward? Are we falling backwards? It's on you. Okay, so take the bull by the horns. I would say that if you were Taurus, for sure. But most importantly, take the bull by the horns. Make sure that you persevere through, you push through, and you do what you need to do for you and your family. This is a week of change. This is a week of seeing things flip finally, and a week of bringing a lot of stuff to rest. Man, I'm telling you, next week should be, after this week, you should be able to exhale, finally exhale, and say, darn, that's been a while since I've been able to do that. So with that said, I send you love, light, and blessings. Don't forget to check out my online store on Etsy. It's Sonoran Mystic Tarot. I sell t-shirts with my logo. I also sell t-shirts with the major tarot cards, the major arcana tarot cards, as well as one that says Spirit Says. And I also, you can get my readings there and my saging kits. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have a great one. Love, light, and blessings. I'll talk to you next week. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Bye-bye.